Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla battling video, and today we have news about the Godzilla livestream summit. I swear Toho has been listening to me complain about there not being a summit for a long time. We got one, and we have a date. It will be streaming live on February 26th at, I guess this is 2 a.m. Pacific time, which means it'll be 5 a.m. for me, so another fun 5 a.m. wake up. What even day is that? That's a Sunday, so I'll wake up at 5 a.m. on that Sunday. We'll be streaming it live, so you can join on this channel if you want, and we'll go over it all together. They do it all in Japanese. There's not a translated version. We do our best to translate it live as we watch it, so join me if you want some fun at 5 a.m. with the community. It's always a great time. We always have a ton of people show up, and I'm a big fan of just looking at the announcements. So you don't want to hear about what I have to say about it. You want to hear about what information is going to be there. Let's get into it. So I'll just read the blog post straight up, and then I'll go through a few things. It's almost time for the next Godzilla Battle Line livestream. Tune in for the latest info on the new battle pieces joining Godzilla Battle Line in March, as well as details on new features and updates coming soon. We will also be discussing the Godzilla Battle Line Dioramma project submission campaign from January, the latest on the Godzilla original figure campaign first introduced in the last summit, and much more. The summit will welcome back voice actor Yoi Azakami from Singular Point as our guest. He's usually the guy that appears there, and the MC, the girl, I don't remember her name either, is also going to appear there, and they have a G-Stone campaign, so they run this every time. Take a quick look at Twitter. If you go to the Godzilla Battle Line Twitter account at GZ Battle Line, and you go to this post right here, and you like and you retweet this, we're going to be getting the number of G-Stones corresponding to the amount of retweets, so they're looking for 500 retweets is 500 stones, 800 retweets is 800 stones, 1,000 retweets is 1,000 stones. We've never hit an 1,000 stone, retweet milestone. I don't think we've ever hit 800 either. I think the 500 is a bit of a stretch. We're already at 207 though, for this post only being up for a few hours, right? So I'm thinking maybe we hit the 500 one. I don't think we hit the 800. I think we probably are going to end up with like 600 stones or something like that. But this is how you do it. Go to the Twitter, make a Twitter account, whatever you want to do. Go follow Godzilla Battle Line and follow me while you're there. But, alright, so that is the retweet campaign, and this has all the information on it. Is there anything else in this blog that we missed? We're just some tweets of their Twitter account. Okay, no, but here's the hosts. Cool, and then here is a link to it on YouTube. I believe this is just linked through just the Godzilla channel, not Toho Games. Yeah, just the Godzilla channel. Cool. Next, what we have to talk about, we talk about this. This is the figure. This is the figure campaign. This is not the final version. I believe this was the prototype. It's all gold, so you see all the detail. Looks like there's going to be information about this getting revealed, or maybe a line of Battle Line figures coming out. I know Shinro Jira and the Odo Island podcast are going to be pretty hyped about this one. I'm for sure going to pre-order it. I have all the other Battle Line merch. It would only make sense for me to do the figures, and then I'll do a figure review. I don't really do figure reviews, but I have a lot of figures. It's a Godzilla Battle Line figure. I feel like I have to oblige, right? So Battle Line figure, new information is coming out. Whether it's just going to be Godzilla on sale or it's going to be other monsters, we do not know. All we know is that this figure has been in development for quite some time now, and it looks like they're ready to finally unveil it and maybe some information on how we're going to be able to purchase it. Next, they're talking about the Dioramma submission campaign. This had run previously from January 16th to February 1st. Right? Am I wrong? Or I'm sorry, not February 1st. I'm so stupid. January 22nd. I read this 3 and the 2. I'm so dumb. That's my bad. So they ran this for about a week, where you could submit like what kind of diorama piece you would like to see in the game. There was a lot of really cool ones. They said right here, we'll be giving out G-Stones to all players based on the number of retweets pinned that this gets. And so I didn't retweet it. Shit, I didn't do that. But people submitted some really fun ideas, like the bones from the Godzilla Singular Point, the statue up there, the building from the 98 Godzilla movie, the trains and stuff like that. Godzilla Tower was pretty popular. I also submitted Godzilla Tower. Look, they got like a ton of cool options here. So they're going to go over, I guess, which diorama pieces that they picked and when they'll be coming to the game, I guess. Next, they also talked about, oh, I just accidentally closed out the link I wanted, but they talked about characters joining Godzilla Battle Line in March. Now, I'm putting these results up on the screen, but I don't think the March character is going to be any of these guys. The trend that Battle Line has been doing since June has been Toho unit, collaboration unit. Toho unit, collaboration unit. We've gotten, in this order, Shin Godzilla, Ultraman, Destroy a Giant Octopus, Zayton Mephilas, and then we had Final Wars Godzilla, then we had Eva 1 and the Fourth Angel, and then we had, what was it, Nothing, right? That was, the next season was the season with Hedorah and Desghidorah as the leaders, and then we had Mechagodzilla, which was a collaboration technically, right? And then now this season we had GMK, which is a Toho unit. Next month in March is the release date of Shin Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider currently is the only Shin Japanese Hero Universe collaboration character that is not in Godzilla Battle Line. It's Shin Ultraman, or Kamen Rider. However, we got 2 Ultraman updates. Would it be weird if we only got 1 Evangelion one and then we went just straight into Kamen Rider? I'm in the camp of next season we're going to see a second part of the Evangelion collab. And then the following month, April, will be one of these monsters, right? One of the poll winners. And then May could be Kamen Rider. I am in the camp of, I think it makes the most sense for Kamen Rider to come out in March to hype up his movie, because, you know, GBL cares about the Japanese market the most. So I think that it would make the most sense to release Kamen Rider in this game when his movie like releases, and like have it line up for like perfect brand synergy. There's also an argument to be made of like, oh, we had 2 Ultramans, now we'll have 2 Evangelions, then they'll wait a little bit and then we'll get 2 Kamen Riders. So either way, I think next month is either going to be, you know, like Unit 2 and an Angel, maybe like Ramiel or the 13th or Ava 13 or whatever, or it'll be like Kamen Rider and like the Shock Troopers or whatever the hell is in the Kamen Rider movie. Alternatively, we have a few options for Toho monsters that we could either see this coming month or in the months after, right? So we still don't have in the game the 4th place winner, Monster X, Kaiser Ghidorah. He's become the new Mecha King Ghidorah, where everyone every month is going, this is his month, this is his month, this is his month. We'll see. So Kaiser Ghidorah still is not in the game, and Gear's Singular Point is still not in the game. Godzilla 1999 is still not in the game. Godzilla 2004 is in the game. Mogera, 8th place. The 93 Mogera? 93 Mogera, I think. Not in the game. Maybe it's 94. Not in the game yet. And then Varan, not in the game. Despite us having rumors at one point that Varan would be coming in the game to correspond with his Bandai Movie Monsters vinyl victory. He has not come yet, although he has consistently placed in the top 10 throughout both of the polls. We're also overdue for a poll at this point. So we have not gotten Monster X, we have not gotten Singular Point of Gears, we have not gotten Godzilla 1999, and those are the only monsters in the top 5 from the last vote poll that are not in the game currently. I think there's a safe bet that they're coming at some point this year. Additionally, we have a few anniversaries coming up. Megalon, what is it, Megalon's 50th anniversary this year? I would be shocked if we didn't have Megalon in this game in any capacity this year at some point in time. So I'm expecting Megalon to join as well. And I'm expecting Godzilla 1998 to join into the game as well. It's his 25th anniversary. There's a ton of merchandise coming up for him. Toho has been hyping him up. He's been seen a lot more frequently in the last year and a half than he has been normally. People are starting to come around to his design and the movie. Maybe not the movie, but the design in general and stuff. Even if they don't do Godzilla 1998 and they do the Zilla version from Final Wars, or a closer like the Zilla from Rulers of Earth or whatever the comic was called, the Matt Frank book. Either way, I think a variant of either Godzilla 1998 or Zilla will come, and I think Megalon will come to the game, or at least I'm hopeful that he comes. I'm certain Megalon will come. And then these guys are bound to happen eventually. We just don't know when. So, listen, next month I'm expecting a collaboration unit, either Evangelion or Kamen Rider, and then a group of these monsters throughout the rest of the year, right? So we don't know how much longer the Shin Japanese Heroes Universe campaign is going for, but it's probably going to be ongoing for quite some time, so I'm expecting a lot more collaborations in the future, which will lower the amount of Toho monsters we have in the game. But I think if you do a nice balance every other month, we do like monsters that people love and stuff like that, especially ones that are highly anticipated, like Singular Point of Gears and Monster X, then I think we are going to have a good time. But just as a reminder, the stream will be at 5 a.m. Eastern Time, 2 a.m. Pacific Time on February 26th. That is a Sunday. I will be streaming it live, as I always do. I will be up bright and early waiting to get in on that action. Come join me on that day. We will have a great time on stream. We always do. Everyone's a little bit loopy in the morning, right? Everyone's getting hyped for the announcement. Sometimes I punch the hell out of my mic, and then I break all my sound systems, and I got to reset everything. But it's always a good time. I hope to see you guys there. I hope that you guys are hyped for this stream. I'm usually hyped for these streams. Sometimes the information is kind of lacking. I don't know. They also mentioned, and I closed out the tab for their webpage with it, but they said new features and stuff that they're going to talk about in the game, and I want to touch on that briefly before I end the video, man. I don't really have insane high hopes for the new features. Like, I hope that they make a more robust friend battle system where you can, like, maybe add 4 stars or change the levels of units. I'm hoping that they add friends list or guilds or something like that. 99% of players want new maps. Toho knows that players want new maps. They've addressed it before, so maybe we'll see a new map. I don't know. There's been a lot of missed opportunities for maps, and I don't know why they keep removing Skull Island. They keep putting it back and remove it, so we'll see what happens. There's a lot to be revealed. I'm excited, but I am cautiously optimistic because I don't want to get my have my hopes up and then get let down like we have had in the past. But it'll be fun regardless, and we'll have a good time on stream, so I hope you guys join me there. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.